Hi and welcome to Ocean AI. Today I'm looking at the S&P and the Nasdaq at some potential levels we could be heading to and some levels we want to try and get in if we're not already in. So firstly with the S&P here, I'm just looking at the bigger picture on the daily time frame. We look at this pullback here, so it could be looked at it two ways. Up until yesterday, it could have been a completion finished here and then heading higher. But now that we've had this sell-off last night and we're getting close to that low there, I think we are on our way to a bigger correction, which will take us down towards the 382. It'll be around 3930 here, or 38. Reasoning for that is with this three-wave correction, we've had another three-wave correction here. And now I think that's the first wave. We've had the second wave, and now we're starting this third move down, which would take us down, if we do it just on Fibonacci, expected move would be down to 40,068, and then a rally, and then one more move lower, taking us down to that level there, 39.32. So if we go into a smaller time frame, if you're in this from last night with the 3 drive to the top, then obviously stay in it because it could be a good move down. And if you're not in it, we just need to be patient and look for a level to get into it. So Thursday being the bearish day, certainly was, after the Europe session ripped higher. So now, when you get that strong change of trend like that, I want to be looking at the 382 to sell. So Friday being generally bullish, I'm going to look for a rally today. If we could get a move up, what are we looking here? Even up into 382 by the US session, that would be a good place to look for a short late in the session going into the weekend. Ideally, what we want would be the ABCD, bringing us up into that level there, then looking for that sell-off. But if this is wave 1 completion, then it can also go up. Wave 2 can go quite high as well. So it would just be too easy to go to here, but if it gets there like that, we'll sell it. And if it doesn't work, then we'll look for higher levels. So get rid of that. So we could get that bigger move up, all depending on how this first move off the low goes. We've had a nice volume spike into the low here, but there could also be one more low to come down to these lows here around the 43.60. So no point mucking around in it now. We'll just wait to see, give it a few hours or even into the US session to see where we are, to find another place to go short. The reason behind this is, like I was saying earlier last night, the Fed Chair Powell came out and said that they're looking at higher interest rates and quite quickly as well. So that's obviously spooked the market, which moves us over to the Nasdaq. So Nasdaq doesn't like higher interest rates and things like that. All those tech companies don't like it. It's obviously looking the worst out of the 3 major indices. So there was a chance also yesterday with the Nasdaq. I'll go into 4 hour, I want to see better. So that's slightly different on the Nasdaq. With the S&P and the Dow, this low was held and they moved up from there, whereas the Nasdaq had this low. So there was a possibility that this could be wave 1 up, a pullback, and then heading higher. But since this low has been taken out, I've got a 3 drive pattern in here now, which I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves down. So that's a change in trend. So with that, I think that's sitting about the 707. 707 in there, take out those ones. Yeah, so we've got the Nasdaq in here, and that also gives us that 3 drive from that low to that low to that low into that fib level. You could buy that, but better to wait and see. If we go into a smaller time frame, yeah, there could still be one more low in this, and that would give us a smaller three drive pattern. Drive 1, drive 2, and drive 3 down into 13,572. But yeah, best to wait to see what's happening, and then we can find either a long, short-term long for the day, or just wait for this to retrace back up to the 382 and see what sort of pattern we have at that level. Up into, what's that, 13,865, something like that. Just like with the S&P, exactly the same. Say it comes down here, that'll move the 382 down a bit, but still looking for that pattern there. And if we get that to the 382, we want to be selling there. Otherwise, if it goes up higher quickly, we'll wait for the pullback. So that's my look at the S&P and the Nasdaq for now. If, like I was saying, if you're short, stay short. Otherwise, we'll look for a pullback to get short, because if things play out the way they play out like they should, then the next leg down is going to be even faster than this one here. So, and that extends out to the 1.618. So yeah, sort of, I think we've got our change in trend that we've been looking for. Yeah, just need to have some patience now, wait for this pullback to either add in or get in. So we'll keep an eye out for that and a few other things. So yeah, hope this helps. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers.